Alright, howdy. Just making a real quick video about this little physics engine that I'm kind of working on just on the side. So I figured I'd go into a little bit about this main sort of loop. It's really not very good, but I figured I'd just give a small explanation of it with a running demo. It really didn't take too long to put together. I haven't been doing C++ for that long. I've done a few projects before this, but this is really helping me get a good grasp on all that more really obscure things that you wouldn't really use on an everyday basis. So let's just kind of hop into this. So I have this this is my sort of main class here. So I call an engine object. Just engine E is equal to a new instance of an engine. This engine class just has a default constructor which doesn't do anything at the in the meantime, and then it has this loop function which will actually initiate the loop, and it has a handle events class and two update classes. So this is meant for updating physical objects, and this is meant for updating objects that react to physical objects, for example, like a camera. So this post update will update those sort of objects, like that camera. So in this demo, we just call this engine, and then we call the loop function for that instance of our engine, which we'll go over to here. So it's just these two just let us know that we're using some specific parts of this chrono library, which just kind of simplifies what we need to do. It's all well, this isn't, but this is in scope, so it won't go out of scope and mess up stuff down the line. So that's good for now. So we just create a clock using the high resolution clock. Then we set up a constant called this is our time steps. This is at the 60 milliseconds, which is on average 60 frames per second. This doesn't really come into play quite yet. This time step, this is pretty rough around the edges, but I would like to get it working a bit better. That'd be nice. This is all meant to imitate reality, hopefully at one point. So as soon as I can sort of get it working to a point where it's really robust and imitates reality well enough, then I'd say that that's pretty good. And it's definitely not at that point yet. So yeah. Then we just set up this little lag meter in nanoseconds. Since we can pretty much guarantee ourselves that this loop is going to run quite quickly. Yeah, but this lag and this time step don't do anything at the moment. There's a bit more that I'm going to do with it. I'll link a good resource in the description that I'm following along to kind of learn about game loops, especially game loops in C++. That has really been helping me out. So that's what I've been following along to. But we set up this little variable t set to the current time. I guess it's the yeah, it's just like the current time in a high resolution setting. We set up a quick boolean to true just to start our while loop. quite jank indeed. Then we set up a little dt, just delta time, which is equal to the current time at this point minus the time that we got back here, and then we just reset the t to right then. So that will just fix itself within the loop, which is nice. We just do this, just add the delta t onto the lag, which doesn't serve any purpose for right now. But after that, we just set our running variable. We just set our boolean running to the return value of this handle events, which currently only checks if the user presses the A button, and if they do, then it will return false and close the loop after that run is done. Then I just have this double variable, just dt double, which is it's just dt, but just set to a double. That's really all it is. It's nothing special, which I just use to pass through the delta t into our update and post update functions. And then right here, all this does is it really just prints out dt with a precision I just set to 12. So when we build this and run it, it just prints out the time. It just prints out dt. I just press A, it'll stop it. It's nothing too special, so it runs pretty quickly. There's really nothing going on in it, to be honest. So honestly, that's pretty much it. I have these two other, I have this vector class, just do some simple vector math this stuff is pretty like crap. I can definitely improve this with, I can just override the operators, which is what I plan to do. And then I have this particle class that, again, I'm still working on. Hopefully that's all going to come together. I'd like to get it to a point where I can add on a graphics engine and hopefully just do my physics homework with it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you later.